Dear students, today in this video we will learn notice writing as a part of English composition. What is a notice writing? A notice writing is a written or printed announcement. It is written in order to inform a large number of people about something that has happened or is about to happen. It could be an upcoming event, a competition, lost and found notice, or just a piece of information to be delivered to the targeted audience. Notice is generally written in a very formal tone. Notice writing topics: a competition, an excursion trip, a lost and found notice, an inauguration to take place, an exhibition, a blood donation camp to be held. So these are some kind of notice writing topics. Format of the notice writing. A notice should contain all the necessary details such as name of the issuing agency, that means school, etc., date of issue or release of the notice, then title or subject of the event, that means what it is about, then body of the notice, it includes date, time, duration, place, venue, that means when and where, and finally authorized signatory, name and signature or the contact details. So this is an example of format of a notice. At first, name of the issuing agency or authority, then you have to write notice, then date of issue or release, and after that title or subject of the event, or you can say the body of the notice, and then date, time, duration, place, venue, etc. It also come under the body of the notice. And finally at the end of the notice you have to write your name, designation and signature. So it means authorized signatory. While writing a notice, we need to follow some steps or tips. Number 1, do not cross the word limit to avoid penalty of marks. The prescribed word limit is 50 words. Number 2, repetition should be avoided. Number 3, enclose the notice with a box. Number 4, keep your notice short, crisp and to the point. Number 5, highlight the word notice and title. Now let us move on towards examples. So this is the question. You are Rajan. As the secretary of the cultural club of your school is going to organize an inter-school singing competition. Write a notice for your school notice board inviting the names of all the interested students. So let us do this example together. So my dear students, this is the example now we are going to discuss. So here you are Rajni or Rajan. As the secretary of the cultural club of your school is going to organize an inter-school singing competition. Write a notice for your school notice board inviting the names of all the interested students. So we have to write a notice based on these informations or this question. So now here we have to follow that format I have already told you, and the format is title. Before the title we need to mention the name of the issuing authority, that means who is going to organize what. So name of the issuing authority or the agency. So here, which is the issuing authority? or agency, here your school. So your school is going to organize an inter-school singing competition. So here your school is the issuing authority or agency. And then next one is we have to write notice, and we have to highlight it. You can underline the word also. And then third step is date of issue, then or date of release. So date, you have to mention proper date, and then title of the notice. So what will be the title of the notice? So here you can see that the school is going to organize an inter-school singing competition. So inter-school singing competition. So this is the title or the subject of the event. The event is inter-school singing competition. So this is the main thing. So this is the main topic, or this is the main title. We have to write this. Okay, and then here also we have to include the date, time, then duration, place, venue, etc. So all these things we need to put here: place, date, venue, time, duration. So all these kind of information we need to put here. So, and finally the signature of the authority. That means here it is the cultural secretary, the secretary of cultural club, the secretary of cultural club. At the end of the notice we have to write this: authorized signatory, your name, designation and signature. So this is the format. Now we will try to write a notice based on this question. So please remember all these things. At first, name of the issuing authority or agency, then date of issue or release, and then title of the notice or subject of the main event, and then the body of the notice, which include date, time, duration, place, venue, etc. And at last, finally, we have to put authorized signatory. That means name, designation and signature. I have already given you all the format of a notice. So please remember that format. And now we're going to uh, write that notice. So now let us move on to the answer. So at first we have to write the name of the issuing authority or the agency. So here I have already told you the issuing authority is the cultural club of your school. Your school means you can write your name of your own school. Here I am writing like this. Suppose cultural club, and then Assam Jatiya Bidyalay. So this is the issuing authority. That means the school is going to organize that competition. So cultural club Assam Jatiya Bidyalay. So this is the name of the issuing authority. Then we have to write notice. You can write it in capital and you can underline it also. So cultural club Assam Jatiya Bidyalay, and then notice. Now our next job is we have to we can write the title, or that means the subject matter of the event, and the event is inter-school singing competition. You can write here inter-school singing competition. So inter-school singing competition. So this is the subject matter of the event. Okay, so now we have to write the body of the notice. That means the event, uh, uh, name of the event, duration, time, date, place, etc. So we can write like this, and you don't have to remember anything here. So you can just copy from the question. The whole answer is given in the question itself. So just you can go to the questions and you can copy those answers from there also. So it is very interesting. So you can easily get 5 or 4 marks from this type of notice writing. So now you have to remember that the word limit is 50. So we have to conclude this notice within the 50 words. So total word limit is 50. So please remember that. So now we have to write a beginning sentence. So this is very important. You have to remember this sentence, and this is common in all types of notice. So you can write these lines in all types of notice. So let us write the line. So this is like that. This is to inform all the students. You can write another sentence also. I am writing this. This is to inform all the students. So it is very easy. So this line you have to remember. So this is to inform all the students. This is to inform all the students that. So instead of this sentence, you can write another sentence also. But I am writing this. This is very easy for you to remember. This is to inform all the students that. Now, what is going to organize? So you can see the questions again. You are Razan as the secretary of the cultural club of your school, and your school is going to organize an inter-school singing competition. We have already written here, inter-school singing competition. So we have to write, this is to inform all the students that. Now instead of your, we have to put our school. Our school is organizing an inter-school singing competition. Our school is going to organize an inter-school singing competition. So this is the event, the main event of the notice of the questions. So I write like this, an inter-school singing competition. Now you have to add time, duration, date, etc. These kinds of information. Okay, now we can put here date on, suppose September 15th 2020. September 15, 2020. So I have added the date here. Now you can put the time also, the duration also, so etc. You can do it. But you don't need to add others extra information. So here it is like that, an inter-school singing competition on September 15th 2020. So let us read from the beginning. This is to inform all the students that our school is organizing an inter-school singing competition on September 15th 2020. So now you can add the place where it is going to organize. In the school auditorium. So in the school auditorium. So this is the actual format. On September 15th 2020 in the school auditorium. Now you can also add the program will start from 10 a.m. So I'm going to rub this, okay? 10 a.m. and it will last for 5 p.m. It will last for 5 p.m. in the afternoon. So this information is not necessary that you have to add this, but I am adding this information. And finally, the very important sentence is, and this sentence you also have to remember, that interested students may contact the undersigned interested students may contact the undersigned for further information. For further information. So this is the format of the notice. So, but please don't forget to enclose the whole notice with a box, because you can see the notices within the box. So this is the very important job. So now you have to write it below. Here I have no space, therefore I write here. So complete. Now we have to write the signatory authority, and that means your name and designation. This will, and also date. This will come below the main notice. So I hope you have completed this one. So we have to write the names here. So secretary, cultural club. Okay, just you need to write this information, and here in this side you can write date of the notice. September 9th, 2020. So this is the actual format of the notice. So you need to put all the information inside the box. So when you will write in your notebook, you can understand easily the whole information. You have to put it in your box. So this is the signatory of the undersigned authority. So the last sentence, please remember this: interested students may contact the undersigned for further information. So in this way we can write a notice based on some informations, but you don't have to remember anything. It is very easy. You can get easily 5 marks by doing this answer, and just you need to remember 1 or 2 common sentences, like this is hereby inform you, and the last, interested students may contact the undersigned, and remaining all other you can easily copy from the questions. The whole answer is in the questions itself. So this is very interesting. So do it, practice it at your home. In the next video we will discuss another example of notice writing. So thank you.